So I'm like, oh, we talking shit? Cool. Right. I got bars. I'm gonna talk my shit here.
No, you rap.
So I put mine out there, and that's, I was hoping he would respond because it was just a jab.
He gonna respond.
I think that ship has sailed. I mean, yeah. I would have to do something that he could really. You know what I mean? Like, what can he say? What can he? What? I don't really have skeletons like that. I don't have nothing. I think that he could really, because he's tried. He's looked.
But he can't get nothing on you.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not perfect, but me perfectly, honestly, he said on his little podcast, I'm like, just say that over a beat, and that's a response.
Right.
I'm doing stand-up comedy, and I'm having a damn good time and getting paid for it more than stand-up comedy. Comics at my level should be being paid. Now, what I mean by that is, with stand-up comedy, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. I was able to enter at a level that was unheard of. The money that I get paid to do it is for my name, but a person that wasn't brought up in stand-up comedy shouldn't be able to hold his own where I'm at. So I've had real comics come up and see me and go, God damn, impressively.
How you able to do that? I was going to ask you that.
Because I've been in the business long enough. I didn't even think I could do it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
For me, whatever lane I really just shoved myself into, it's based off of, I shouldn't say a necessity, but it kind of how it flows. Like with rap, I've been rapping my whole life.
Right.
So that's easy. When they hear me, like, damn, you can hear and go, this ain't just said, oh, I'm gonna try this, right? With stand-up, I've been slowly building it. I've been, hosting here and there and so forth and so on. But, Charles Allen, we went on the road. The actor strike was what really changed everything for me. Because it was like everybody from my agent to my brother was like this. Ain't gonna be no acting jobs for a minute.
Right.
Like, seriously. So good luck. And I'm like, don't tell me good luck. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I can rap. And he's like, yeah, all right. I said, well, yeah, that's true. Let me go on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went on the road and I started this comedy tour with Charles Allen. And I was just a host. And the hosting was cool. And Charles was like, nigga, why don't you try doing a set? And I was like, I don't do a whole set. Like, hosting is easy because in my opinion, because you get up, you start, you warm the people up, you do a couple jokes. If something don't work, you be like, y'all ready for a comic? And you get the fuck off stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got that safety net.
Right.
But when they call you up and say, welcome to the stage, this dude, and they expect you to be up there for 10, 15 minutes, ain't no safety net.
Right.
You just got to rock out. Something bomb, move to the next joke.
Right.
Yeah, I had to learn that process, but that's in my mind. I'm thinking, that, I'd rather have the safety net. But then I tried it. I put together all my material. I jumped up there. It was during the Montgomery Brawl, so I led with the hat throwing and the brawl, and I had a good concept to start with. I didn't even rap. I didn't even talk about myself or nothing. It was just jokes that I had made up. And then knowing timing and delivery, I just powered through the shit.
Right.
When I got off stage, I thought I was up there 10 minutes, and I was up there 18 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, which is an eternity for a stand-up comedian.
That's a long time.
You know what I mean? And all the material I used was a lot of material, but I was just rushing through it. I'd say a joke and then go to the next joke. They still laughing at the first joke. I'm 3 jokes in.
Right.
So once I watched it back, because you always got to tape yourself and see, and I looked at everything I did, I said, damn, you got something here.
Right.
And then, it's where we at now. It turned into a headlining gig.
Right.
So.
Right. So being that you've been in the industry for so long, what's the biggest sacrifice you think you had to make? Because everybody knows sacrifice, rituals, all that, but what's the biggest sacrifice you think you had to make?
There's been a bunch of sacrifices. At first, it was sacrificing your childhood, because I'm an actor and it's a job and I'm feeding my family. So I can't do regular shit. You have to sacrifice your privacy. I know if I'm out in public, they're gonna want a picture, they're gonna want an autograph. Deal with that.
That's forever.
Forever. I'm a celebrity, leave me alone. Fuck you, stay at home. That's why we pay you that money. Or bring a security guard. But if I'm going out to a store or something like that and someone says, hey, you're such and such, put on a happy face. I'm going to
Right.
Yes, that's me. Oh, thank you. Take the picture. Yes. I'm genuinely happy to be recognized. That somebody wants to take a picture with me is a big deal. It always will be. I still get starstruck when I see other motherfuckers. Like, oh, nigga, look who that is.
Right.
Now, you got more shit than I don't give a He's on my favorite show. Like, hey, bro, rock. Hey, can I get one? Then they lie to him. Can I get one for my girl? Hey, for your girl. Nigga, that's for you.
Right.
You know that's for you. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You have to sacrifice your privacy. You got to sacrifice your time. Even now that I'm traveling, I stayed home as long as I could. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now I'm out. Like I'm on way now. My kid's like, really? You just got back? I'm like, baby, I got this. You like that? I got to go earn it.
Well, coming from a family where you and your brother both got the same, I guess, job, ever created confusion between y'all?
I know what you're asking. Let me start here. There's never been a rift between us because of that.
Right.
The rift between us has to do with age.
Right. What you mean by age?
He's 9 years older than me.
Right.
So that's my big brother. And I'm from a family that's taught respect your elders, punk. Like on some real shit.
Right.
So it's been that.
Right. Like I did it first, or I'm the oldest. And
Yeah. And he's never said that, but I get it.
Right. Right.
And I also give him that respect for
Right.
coming first and laying down the groundwork. And it doesn't hurt that he got the Oscar.
Right. Right.
You know, I was like, I got you. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's that. But a lot of people go, damn, what about the Oscar? When he got the Oscar, you was like, oh, shit, now I got to get an Oscar. No. It was the opposite because we black. If we was white, then maybe, and I mean that in all honesty and sincerity, if my white older brother, you know what I mean, got an Oscar, it was like, my turn, because everyone's going to be like, your turn. Black folk, they weren't handing out Oscars like that.
Right.
When he won, we won, and I don't mean Gooding, and I don't mean our family. Us as a community went, Cuba Gooding Jr. won an Oscar. We got one, bitch. That's how we felt at home, too.
Right.
When they yelled, when I'm watching this, and they said, then the winner is Q. Ah! That's all I heard. And I was like, we got one. That was it. I was like, check it off the bucket list. I didn't think he was going to win.
Right. How was he after he won?
I didn't think he was going to win. Let that land. I didn't. I was like, please. First of all, he was up against was Edward Norton, who was in this movie called Primal Fear, where he was a schizophrenic. And at the very, I ain't gonna spoil the ending, but watch that movie and then tell me who beat him. He actually won the Golden Globe, which usually you win the Golden Globe, you gonna win the Oscar. He won the Golden Globe. I was like, yeah, all right, bro, but hey, at least you got nominated.
Right.
When he won, I was so shocked. And then we went to the, obviously. Now, did I think he deserved it? Sure. I just didn't think he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do I think he deserved it? Fuck yeah. Did I think he was going to beat this white man in that era and that day and age who fucking turned into a whole different person and some schizophrenic shit? No. When I watched the movie the first time at the premiere, I went, not bad. I watched it again at home, nigga, and when at the end of the movie, when he was like, crying, my ambassador to the choir, I was crying too, like, yeah, nigga. I was like, nigga, this is an Oscar. And so I'm happy that he won, but I didn't expect it, right?